Welcome, one and all, to some Mad Cowbell covers. Guess what? We're going back to some hair metal 80s and decadence. Hang on, it's Motley Crue Day.
Mad Cowbell covers review.
Watching the 80s through MTV's camera and the camera's eye was a very neat thing to see as a young drummer coming around music. I really appreciated Motley Crue. I did. The first song I ever knew was probably off Theater of Pain, but one of the first people I ever played music with is a bass player, and he, Smart Cat.
NASA guy. Music's amazing.
He let me hear Merry Go Round and Round by Motley Crue, and wow, I was like, that is just grooving. I could see the heavy groove in it and see what was going on. The Dr. Feelgood album is fantastic. It was even the one that has all the big horn stuff. If you listen to it,
That's a damn good song.
it is. It's way overproduced, but it really worked for me. They were bringing the excess of the 80s into the 90s and still making it because hair metal was dive bombing at that point in time because of the skyrocket of the alt movement coming into the foreground. Tommy Lee, watching this cat play, he's a personality. He's an absolute alpha personality that stands out, and he's also an incredibly good drummer. You can go back and listen to some of the other stuff that he did doing like mambo parts on cowbells, and he probably didn't even know he was doing the mambo parts, but that's what the patterns kind of were. It was really neat to see, and then he would go into this great double bass stuff that would just be over the top, but he was extremely showy. At one of the last NAMMs I went to, Pearl had that crazy roller coaster loop drum set there to show off. It was pretty amazing to look up and see that would have been in a concert. It's over the top, and he really did it. And it's pretty funny to go around and see all those crazy racks that I think Joey from Slipknot had one of Tommy Lee's racks that flipped sideways, and I think then later he had a different one made, but I think one of his was Tommy Lee's. But it's pretty neat to see how it works because you can't use the same trick every major tour when you're charging $100 a seat.
This is a fun one.
Kickstart My Heart, goodness gracious, this is just a jam of a rock song. Mick Mars, the guitar stuff is fantastic. The vocals are great. I think this was Bob Rockus who produced this, and goodness gracious, that dude's catalog is amazing, what he can hear with his ears and then turn that into a knob. Ooh, goodness gracious. Bob, you're great, man. You are. It was fun. I loved watching this, and I loved the stick tricks. I did that behind the head thing that he did. So good. It always cracked me up, and it was unusual to see because you aren't expecting a drumstick to go wrap around you like a necklace. It's pretty funny.
Oh well.
I've played this. I've actually never ever played this, which is kind of funny. I've played some other Motley Crue stuff, but I've never played this one. This was neat, and it feels like it had a weird cut edit at the beginning because I'm not really sure that's exactly in time, and I think how they sliced the tape and put it together to make the intro right to go into the next part of the intro. I think it was a little off. I do. I sit there and I listen to it, and then I tried to line it up with how it is, and I just had to feel my way through it, and I did not get everything right, but I went for it. I did. This was like a second tape because I'm getting so paranoid playing right here. My house is on the corner on my street, and I have tons of people walking by my house, so I try to only record in the early afternoon. So it's not a problem. I don't know. I'm just paranoid. I guess I shouldn't be, but I am. So I'm just a little more paranoid in this room just because of where the street is. Oh, well, guess what? That does not matter. I played it. And a ton of people played this. They did. There were so many. It was just crazy how many people have done this. So I can't find everybody. It's only whatever comes up in my version of the algorithm. Hopefully, if people find my videos and seem to like something that I've ever done, it seems to let them hop in my feeds more, which is pretty cool because I'm opening up my drumming world and seeing more and more people, which is great, and that's what I want to see. And now I'm seeing a lot more people from South America and Brazil just finding stuff and then clicking on, and now I find their videos. It's pretty neat. So when I do a cover, I can find more covers without just using hashtag drum cover. So that's the way it's happening. Let's watch the people play this, and let's hope it's super fun because this was a great drum part, and that riding the eighth note thing on the snare drum,
genius.
Just genius. If that was Tommy Lee's idea, damn, dude, good job, because that was great. That was so fun. That was a very fun thing to do on drums.
Oh, well, hey, let's hear some people.
I'm hoping this shirt is dry enough now to put this back on. That's Toasty playing that song. It is. So here we go. Let's listen to some people play this. All right, here we go. What is this goodness? Kyle McGrail, 24,100 subs. Kyle McGrail doing it. Yeah. Is that a 13-inch snare drum? All right, man, all right. I don't know what kind of kit that is, but those Ks are just doing their K-ness. Oh, yeah. Nailed it. Absolutely. Great job. That's really on point. Oh, that chorus is fabulous. Oh, come on, man. I can't tell. Is that maybe a brass snare? I can't tell. I haven't seen anything with the kit yet to even... I think it's a white kit, but that's about all I know. Is it got some diligence, it's a white kit. Okay, Kyle, you're killing it. Get me out of here, man, because you started this strong. Man, do you know this song? Good job. Oh, I should have set up my double pedal. I didn't even think about it. I just kind of went for triple-itty things, the GAD thing. Good job, man. That was absolutely outstanding. Good sound, good toms, good time. That was great. That was really good. Oh yes, here comes Manny Dragon, 27,100 subs. Oh yeah, Manny. Oh, those cymbals sound bright and nice. I can't figure out what the foam is on the walls. Oh, look at that bell thing. That was cool. Maybe they're like a different foam panel or a square that he's kind of come up with his own pattern. No, it looks cool. Oh, Manny, dude, you can play. You can play. It's cool because that part, the kick drum goes to almost like a 4 on the floor. I think I did 1 and 3. Driving just to get that. Oh yeah, so good. I dig it. For me not to be a Motley Crue fan, you would never know. Come on, Manny. Yeah, that snare drum part is just so fun. Oh my God. I should have practiced. I really did. I tried to memorize this and just went for it because...
That's just what I do. I just like going for it because I'm always doing something silly.
Let's see what we got next. Here we go. Kempton Maloney, 1,060 subs. Oh, great flip. Who is a fan of that flip? This guy.
Yeah.
All right, Kempton, you got a great set of DWs and a great banner on that back wall. And you're over the top. I love it already. Man, you are fitting in with this whole crowd that I'm finding. Drummers looking like they're having fun because you're pretty much having fun if you're looking like it. It's too physical of an instrument not to have a good time. Dude, you're killing it. Oh. Yeah, man. A lot of toms. You got you a 8, 10, 12, 14, 16 kit. Nice. That's great. Oh, that is great. Just lay it into it. And see, it only pushes the one and then doesn't push again. It was very cool. It was so well put together as a part. Oh, great lick. I love it. I haven't heard any double bass stuff at all. I just see the foot cam, but he's going barefoot. At this age, I think I was also playing barefoot. I don't know why. I really don't. I stopped playing barefoot when I had to go to a all-state jazz thing, and I walked in as one of the 3 drummers, and I was so out of my league because I couldn't read drum music as well as the other guys. I could only read trombone music at that time. Go, Simone Lockhart, 7,890 subs. You got your iPad over there. You got your Feisty banner. Oh yeah, you are committed to that purple groove. I like it. I think that's a Tama set. That tom over there looks like a 12 by 12. I don't know. Oh, she does have one of those cool feisty rods though. Gotta say, that is a pretty neat rod. The blue Stuart Copeland rod, I think it is. Sometimes I don't like to hear the bass drum played with the snare drum. I know it really drives In a club, I always thought it was a little too much, and I had to back off my kick drum a little bit on the snare drum hit. Oh, there you go. That's gotta be, I wonder what that symbol is. Some sort of signature. I just can't really tell. Oh yeah, lay it down, Simone. Lay it down. Good job. Yeah, when I was at that All-State Jazz thing, I got called out for being a little showy. I did, and the guy ended up being my music professor at Georgia for about 4 years of that school there. It was a strange thing. Lisa Fortunato, I have seen you play before, and you are doing it up. You got 1,340 people watching. There you go. Yeah, I like the lights around the bottom. I don't know, I think this is another Tama kit. Tama went to those hyper tom shells. They're kind of shorter. Alyssa, there you go. Great edits. I'm enjoying the editing part a lot more and finding ways to try to use it when I have more time to do a video and I have really time to sit down with the editing. I get a little more silly with moving parts around. Good job. That was a good one. It's weird to think about those old high school playing drum things. Ooh. But yeah, I played barefoot, and it was so cold on that gymnasium floor that I lost it. And I was like, I'm putting shoes back on. I'm never doing this again. It was a wintertime clinic. Andrew Bear, 727 subs. That is a big old thick kick drum, and look at that crazy rudeness. All right, rude boy, do your thing.
Actually, that was Prince's name.
You know, I do own one rude. Great flip. Right against that rock wall. I can see it done with wood more than rock. There you go, man. Sounds good. Barefoot. I was just talking about this. Oh, and fun editing. Good job, Andrew Bear. Laying it down. Rudes are doing it. They're not the most versatile cymbal. My one Rude Power Ride 3000 20-inch is a one-trick pony. That was fun. Even doing metal stuff when I went out and had to play with a metal band and, you know, the big rack and all the stuff, I tried using it on a couple of gigs and it wasn't versatile enough to get through the band's material. It was just great on certain songs that really had that 80s vibe.
Okay.
8-bit drummer, 721,000 people watching you play, brother. Come on, Captain America. All right, you got to talk to us. I hope you're able to read the texts that are going on because he gets to see these in real time when he looks over. So there you go. Oh, he's just playing it on the hat. Okay, that's cool. But reading the comments sometimes really cracks him up, and he's a fun cat to watch. Ah. It's just laying solid. Doing it, man. You're doing it. Oh, there you go. Singing to me, but he's singing in tune, and that's a big deal. As a drummer, it's a really big deal. Oh, I forgot about this. Oh, it has this whole section that really doesn't have much drummy stuff in it. Not really. So I rearranged this and made this long song about 2 minutes so you can get in and out of mine fast. And hey, we're just gonna go straight to the fun stuff. He just fast forwarded. That's funny. I just said that I did that. He just fast forwarded. That was a good job. He knew that part was just going to absolutely lose his viewers, so it was time to go. So I condensed mine way down, and I got to all the good stuff, and I'm out. So we'll see. Marin Alford, 5,070 subs. Come on, Marilyn. All right. All right. Got your Vans thing happening. I like it. I like the vibe. The lights behind you are cool. They're nice. I'm digging it. Looks like you're on a wood floor, probably. Oh, there we go. That was keep it simple and make sure you get it on the one. Because when I was practicing this on a pad, I kept getting the one backwards for a minute. I couldn't figure out what I was doing wrong, and then I had to go. Oh, I see. All right, Marin. Yeah. I can see it. I can see it. Those cymbals are so clean. Terrible. I barely dust mine off. That's about it. They get the dusting. Oh, there we go. You got to come up with something to get you through these slower parts. These are Gretsch looking rim mount. There you go. Yeah. I can't tell what it is. It looks like kind of a Gretsch mount though. They had that V thing going to the rim. A lot of people playing Gretsch drums, and that's a cool thing. I'm glad their company got their act together. A buddy of mine, actually my roommate in college, got asked to go interview to be CEO of Gretsch, which is pretty funny. And he tells a great story about going to Metter, Georgia, and going to the Gretsch headquarters, seeing the world's biggest Gretsch guitar collection in cases in a room in an office building. So incredible. Hey, Boom Knick, you got 16 subs. You got some great lights, and you got a DW set that probably looks just like mine. But you got a lot of small toms. 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. Wow. All right, man. And a ton of cymbals. You got the vibe going. Got your iPhone mic way over in the corner, it seems like, right here. I always thought it rode the floor tom there too until I listened to this, learning it, and I realized it goes back to the snare. And I was like, oh, I really would have played that wrong if I'd ever played that. All right, Boom Knick. Oh yeah, there you go. Whenever you switch hands, it's something you got to work on. You have to be able to hit back and forth where the left hand is where it is on the same place as the right in the circle on the head and on the grid. Because a lot of times if you switch hands, it'll change and go forward or backwards, and that might throw your ear off and where the one is when you come back around, and that'll throw your whole groove off. Kind of work on that stuff with a metronome just to make sure it's right, or see yourself on a grid.
Record yourself.
Drum Machine Dean. I love this name. 104 subs. All right, Drum Machine Dean. You are playing this on like a Pearl Jungle kit, I think. A lot of like what I'm using right now by DW. Not this one, but I base this on a DW anyway. And you're just on top of this roof in this city, laying it down. Probably freaking people out. There's people calling, wanting to know, why is U2 on my roof? They've already done this. I can't tell if the sun has just exploded and it's time to go set the drums up and we're going to die in style. I'm going to go out playing, and I'm not going to look. It's just going to happen. I'm going the other way, so I won't be scared. And just laying this in double bass. That was kind of what the sunset looked like, a sun exploding, and here it comes. That's so weird. I way too much weird stuff.
YouTube, you're sending me too many weird things now.
The Drummer Boy, 1999. That is a big old Bonham set covering What If John Bonham came back and got to play this. It's probably the idea behind maybe this channel. I hear 1999 and Prince goes in my head. Golly, that snare drum doesn't even sound like it has snares. It's so big and deep. All you really hear is the ring. Those are some big drums.
Ooh, goodness.
That is my biggest floor tom up there on that top. That looks like a 14. It might be a 13 though, but I got a 13 floor tom either way. Oh, good flip, good flip. He's got his mics on. Oh, he's doing his bottom hat thing. That's actually a pretty cool idea. Maybe yeah, I didn't even think about that. That would have been a very cool thing to play in that slower part, because that would have been really interesting to pull off a real bottom hi-hat thing that opens and closes during that whole section. That would actually be really cool. Steve Buford, I think it's it, or Buffard, 118 subs. You got a couple of pictures of some UFC fighters on the wall, I guess. That's what it looks like. There you go. Got your pinstripes on the bottom. Got your ambassadors on the... Yep, ambassadors are the emperors. Yeah. Got your gun range headphones on. I wonder if you're playing with a Bluetooth. It sounds like there's a delay, and if you're using Bluetooth from a audio source, there is a 40 millisecond something delay. You can't do it. The latency is just too much, to me anyway. You'd have to go back and adjust your audio track to fix what was wrong with the other one in the latency. Hey man, I don't know what kind of cymbals these are. They look a lot like some of the ones that I have from Supernaturals. There's so many cymbal companies. It's amazing to think about all the different ones that I've seen on here watching people play. It's amazing. Yeah. Man, he's like he's mad at him.
Yeah.
Kicking ass! I love the halftime thing. I do. The halftime thing is great. Good job, good job. Gordon Zubik, 2,170 subs. Golly! That snare drum sounds as big as a floor tom. That is huge. I don't know what processing they're using. I know I could probably figure that one out though, hearing how the low end is scooped and bumped. Oh, good trick. Good trick. Man. Girl, that is a crazy snare drum. Yeah, Jordan, killing it. That's such a unique sounding snare drum. It is. Oh, this Evan's killing it. The UVs do give a deeper sound. They do. It is dry and very deep. What I have, and they're single ply. I mean, a lot of the G14s, but more controlled. The G14 had I could never get it exactly right. I don't even know if they're made anymore. Oh, great job. I enjoyed that one. Oh, wait a minute. What is going on? BD Drum with 219 subs brings me in a drum set falling
from the heavens.
Yeah. Oh, this is going to be a long video. There's so many people. Nobody get your feelings hurt. I'm seeing as many as I can take. That's a lot of kickstarting of heart. That's right. Dr. Mike will be proud. Alright, PD Drum with your 219 subs. You are killing it. You got a great stick trick happening right there. I got a great effect going in, and now I just see there's so many plates we can have a buffet. Wow, look at all that cymbal goodness. The weird reflector series, like the 2000s, that Feisty had the reflectors, I remember as a kid, just they were so bright in the blue label. I just thought it was kind of cool. I didn't like the way they sounded very much, but I love the look. I can't keep my stuff that clean. That is a big old bass drum. It sounds big and thick. Oh, that right hat, that aux hat is a little too close to those mics, and it's coming through more than the toms because of the transits. Good playing. Oh, I hate that mic. I hate it was that so close to that mic because it started overdriving that mic. Oh, we got the click just. All right, Gaynor Armitage. Got 2 subs. Okay, you got your green screen. So there you go. A click is something you just have to learn to get used to. It's not exactly a natural feeling thing, especially if you've ever listened to music before, the late 90s and mid 2000s started. It moves. It did. And it was different. Good job. Stevie Ash, 5 subs, and that is a crazy. Wait a minute. I want to know how you got that bass drum out of your band room without your band director knowing. That's what I want to know. No, this is okay. He's just doing a live cover. It's just it's a rough sounding iPhone mic. That bass drum is cracking me up. Stevie Ash, I figure you were still playing. You can hear this. You're doing a good job, and I hope that marching bass drum is so funny. It's just so funny. Oh, I did some terrible things when I had to go teach drum lines in college to make money in the summer. This whole program didn't have a drummer or a drum line. They gave me 2 people and said, what can you do with this? Remind me to tell you that story because it is crazy what I came up with.
Crazy.
And they did it. Fat Sam! Yes, 1,020 subs. Go on, Fat Sam. Got the Gibraltar rack. Oh, I'm just having a hard time seeing everybody's drums. Everybody's getting better camera angles so you see your hands. But I just can't tell. That red tambourine is standing out to the point where I can't see a hat. I think it's a Zildjian hat though. Yeah, man, that's a ticky kick drum. You wouldn't want to go in the woods around that thing. It is going to hang on.
Tick, 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 tick.
That's a really ticky kick drum. I like it because it's got that low end scoop, so the mid range has been scooped out, and I am a fan of making bass drums sound like that. It's louder than the toms, and that's kind of where the balance is for me. It's the kick drum. Is it louder and does it? Oh, good fun edits, man. Fat Sam, I'm liking this. Good job. That's the balance. It's got a balance. The kick drum to me, whenever, especially if you're doing licks like you're doing the Steve Gadd licks, you got to have the evenness between the kick and the toms. It has to be even, or the lick comes out a little off, even though it might be exactly in time. El Chino Kamikaze. 37 subs. Alright, El Chino. Oh, I'm in. I think you're playing blindfolded. You know, I don't mean to be weird, but when you're in a club and all the lights are at the beginning, you do not see your stuff. I see my little lights on my SPD showing me where the LED is, but I don't know where the things are. You just have to learn to play in the dark. So I guess you're practicing to get used to club level darkness, but you should memorize where your stuff is. That was kind of a weird prank callery thing.
Oh well.
Hey,
Too late. We're kickstarting my heart again with Famous 182. I like this green screenness. I do. I love people that are going for it. Golly, that bass drum sounds massive, and it should, because that thing would take a extra car to bring. That's DW doing his thing. I can tell he is a Mike Terrorana fan. And I like the video. It sounds like a very organic drum sound. It's really neat. I love the roller coaster footage. Oh, that is so good, man. That is, man. Oh my god. Yes, do you see the guy flipping the guy off in the back? That's hilarious. That's so funny. If you ever played the last version of Guitar Hero, which was actually really good, and I've had told a lot of drummers to get it just because it deals with timing.
Great.
The crowd boos you if you don't play well, and it's real people booing you, and the musicians turn around and look at you and want to know why you're messing up. It's great, and it feels like it does. Everybody looks at you with such disgust, or if you do well, everybody looks at you with such praise, and it's real people looking around and doing the game. It was a neat game. It was a little late for it, but when it came out, I played it for at least a year and a half before they closed the server down. That was so much fun. And brand new music. I found so much music on that channel. Oh, that was a great video, though. Love the roller coaster. William D. Almedia? It's got to be Almedia. William has a sub. William Almedia. Man. Oh, dude. You are doing it. Whenever you see drummers that have mixed up heads, they're real players. They're out there trying to do anything they can to keep their drumming going. It gets expensive to do it. And you just use what you can at times. You're like, I need to play. Oh, I had my cymbals just like this in high school. I did. Crash, and then the ride over there next to the tom before I got rid of the tom in college. I didn't get rid of that tom in college, though, until my third year. I was playing with an alternative band, and I didn't like having that drums. I wanted to change, so I dropped 12-inch tom and kept me and did 10-16 or 12-16. Oh, what is this? Peter Griffin Electric. Is that drum cover? I don't know. What is that drum set? Is that a Pearl kit? I don't know. Oh, look at that craziness. Oh, wait a minute. No. I didn't even know what was going on. I was so thrown off by my story in that prank caller and snuck into a different song. That's an extreme prank caller. Okay. Jake Seats dash Omega. All right, Jake. Give me what you got. Show me what you got.
there it is. I got it.
There it is. Guess that's a PDP set, I think. Sounds good. That bass drum is more solid sounding than that other one, the DW with the extra sub kick on the front. Now people are just playing the sub kick because that's kind of become a trend. Funny, I'm sitting with two of them right here sandwiched together making one kick drum that kills. Alright, man, sing it. Got his Crue shirt on. I think those are Zilligens. I've played Zilligen hats for years. I stopped playing Pisces a long time ago when I first moved to Nashville and switched back to New Beats. I really did. They were fantastic. And then I got a pair of Remix that I use a lot. Then I went back and got the 900 Pisces hats that are better than every... Oh, look at that lick!
Nice, brother.
Oh, yeah. I want to see that China smack around. Yeah. Stick trick. Yeah. Oh, that snare drum sounds good. Man, you're doing it. Jake, it's great. Man, everybody knows this ending better than me. Oh, It's like they practiced.
It's like I didn't.
Oh, here we go. We got Amy Kim. 238,000 people watching her play. Her intro has these great purple high heels, which I'm going to guess she's about to go and play in. Actually, I saw Sheila E. do it years ago, and I was like, how in the world is she doing it? And then I thought about it. I play heel up all the time anyway. It wouldn't faze me to have on something that would freak people out like that, because my heel's always up. I never have heel down ever playing. So it's just a natural resting place for your foot, so she can actually rest a little more than I can. She doesn't have to use any muscle to hold it there. That's pretty neat. Oh yeah, this is very cool. Why have I never seen your stuff before? Yeah, those eighths were strong. Is that a Tama set? Oh, I can't tell. Pretty though. I like them. That is a lot of toms. Amy Kim, you are just solid, showy. I like it. Drums need to look fun. They do. Oh, great job. I should have hooked up the other half of this pedal. I haven't played a double pedal in a few months. Oh, give me the big licks out. Give me the big licks out. Hit that crazy shine over there, too. Everybody seems to know this better than me. Oh, how do I not know that ending? I don't know. I just didn't feel it. I just kind of, I went with what I felt, and it wasn't exactly right. Oh, watching everybody kill this makes me go, wow, Chad.
Step it up.
Oh, Wheel of Covers. You got to do your spinning thing, and then you got to slow back down and get me somebody good. Come on, Wheel.
Give it to me.
Here we go. Simon Aspoon. Drums, 8,084K. We had a ton of endorsement-y things in the beginning, and my goodness, he looks like the sax player for Tina Turner. Also, he was in the Lost Boys. I can't remember the name of the song. What if all the pain? Oh, brother, man, you are absolutely making this your own. Not really. It sounds just like Tommy Lee. It does, but he is killing Tommy Lee's part. He is. Man, strong. Oh, I don't need to set my double pedal up. It will be silly. It will be silly.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was good. That was good. Yeah, man. What kind of? I can't tell my kit. Here, let's see what the kit's going on. That's like a metal snare drum. He's doing tons of flips. Goodness gracious. He's just reaching out and oh, here we go. Sometimes you gotta work on your hair. You got to. Man, dude, your juggling skills are on par. I don't know how your parkour skills are, but your juggling skills are on par. Silly. Simon, do it, man, do it. Man, those double bass things sound so good.
Oh.
My first double pedal was a slave that Pearl offered to attach onto your current Pearl pedal. And I saved up for that $180 thing and got it. And it was great. It taught me the first things about double bass. Man, love that end, dude. Man, that's every single lick that you can hear. I should have put more high end in my drums on this one. Yeah, man, that drum has a very good tick. But it's even with the toms, and everything is real even with that tick. It doesn't scoop so far that it feels good, but you're not really sure why is it not exactly right. So, man, dude, you just killed that. That was great.
We didn't do this, and I don't know why I saw this, and I try to do everyone that I see. I don't know how I missed this.
Sign of Drums. One. Whenever I see the people that are crazy numbers as a drummer, it cracks me up. 1.2 million people subbing and want to see what you got to say. Let's see what your sticks have to say today, Sign of Drums. I like it. That's a fluffy sounding kick drum. It's nice. I don't know what kind of kit this is. Is that one of those British drum company kits? No, this is 4 years ago. Yeah, they were out then. That's a good sounding kick drum. It is. Got the pinstripes. It's a very wide technique. I'm cool with it. It probably has no hand fatigue at all because there's no impact. So cool, good for her. The high pitched floor tom. Yeah, I dig a 10, 12, 14. I do. I always have. Oh, hopefully I'll get to see what these drums are closer when the editing comes through. Because I'd like to know. These are fun. This was 4 years ago. That's right. Got that snare mic right on that head, which gives you that sound. Yep. If you pull it back, you can really control the transits. Sonny, you have just been doing it up. No problems, just laying it down. Here we go. Nice. All right, get me out of it. Get me out of it. Everybody else has absolutely killed me today, so I may as well let you just finish me off. I bow into defeat today to everybody that absolutely slayed that ending when I'm about to butcher it for y'all. Oh well. The double bass thing is neat. I loved it. I got that and I started learning how to play, and before I really had it, I started doing this weird thing where I was controlling my foot as in a 16th notes, and I would show up to guys that were playing in metal bands. They would want me to come over as a drummer. I wasn't really into metal music. They wanted me to come over, and they had a double bass kit, but I couldn't play double bass, but I could do that with one foot, and I could do 16th notes as fast as those Dawkins songs and those anything that was about that sort of thing. So those tempos, I could do 16th notes with one foot. That later turned into a very cool thing where after I had kind of worked through double pedal stuff and had played, and then I got the Pearl Demons. The Demon, oh goodness gracious, that direct drive, it's so fast. I was now able to take that and do it with my left foot, creating 30-second. It's kind of the way you do your fingers when you're doing any kind of 30-second notes with a stick. But it's that same twitch with your toe, not the new rocking pattern that used doubles. That's fast. I have not even tried that. But just to do this back and forth, it was very neat. And then I show up to NAMM one year, and they're doing the world's fastest drummers competition. I run down to NAMM. They're doing it on Saturday. I go down, and as I'm leaving, I see it, and I'm like, may I try? And they said, sure. So everybody gets up, and you're just doing your thing, and they give you a pad to play on that counts. My hands aren't that fast. It's just not. After I got done, they wanted me, I was going to get down. I said, may I try my feet? And she said, sure. So here we go. They hit the record button, and the camera's out, and I start that mess. I had already kind of seen other guys on YouTube doing this, laying on their couch, holding a pillow, doing 40 beats a minute at that time, which was crazy, in 30-second notes, and I had gotten to about 120 at just playing around with this. And at times I would stop, my feet would get out of sync, but it would still do a flam, and it counted. So even though I was out of sync, my feet were still giving that same sound. When I got done and got down, I heard some guy when I was playing, and I had to stop playing, and I had one foot going for a second, my left or right, and I heard some guy say, that dude's one foot is faster than my two, and it cracked me up as I'm sitting here doing this, trying not to lose concentration, because you got to hold the pattern for 1 full minute until the timer stops. I got done, she came up, and she quietly said, you made the finals. Can you be back tomorrow and do this? No, I couldn't. I had to leave. My son and I had to get out of town. But that was absolutely a very cool thing, that knowing that I got into the finals of that. She gave me my beats per minute or whatever it was. It was something silly, but the flams counted, and they were so consistent, and just everything moving, and then would go back to being 30 seconds even, and it still counted, so it never really stopped. It was pretty neat to be a part of. But oh well, I don't know. I don't want to hook up a double bass pedal because I'll be silly with it, and I don't want to be silly. Oh well, guess what? I played this, and like usual, I can't link it, or I can't show it right here, so you got to go right here. So oh well, hey, thanks for hanging out. This is a long one today. I know it, and I'm gonna feel it doing the editing. See ya.
Mad Cowbell.